Welcome back to the Stash Podcast by Buzz's Boards in Vail, Colorado. Today we are on our third episode. It's been a pretty fun ride so far, but here we go. We're going to jump into it. It's been Thanksgiving week. We had Black Friday. Today is Cyber Monday, so we're still rolling sales out. Make sure to check us out, buzzboardsusa.com. Let's get into this episode and let's start talking about how good this last week was.
Yeah. Well, it was good. They opened up a little more terrain, another chairlift in Vail, Chair 2, which definitely alleviated a lot of the line. And, it's easy skiing, nothing real challenging, but it's fun skiing. And they do such a good job of making snow and grooming it. It was fun.
Yeah, it feels like winter, finally.
Well, it looked like winter on the World Cup feed.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, this last week we had some World Cups going on over at Copper Mountain. We talked about it last week, but now they're behind us. So, it seemed like it was pretty decent for the first time in, I don't know how many, 20, 30 years since the last time there was a World Cup there.
Yeah, I actually went to that World Cup and watched Greg Jones win the GS. And that was at least 25 years ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty awesome. I don't know any of the results, so you guys could probably help fill me in on that stuff.
Well, Michaela got her 104th overall World Cup victory and 67 in slalom. I don't think those records will ever be beat.
She won seemingly easily, too.
The slalom, yeah, she crushed it.
Yeah.
And
what I liked about the weekend is that it had a more of a traditional old school feel, in the sense that the every racer would get slower as the race would progress, which is something that we haven't seen in a long time. I don't know, maybe I'm like nostalgic that way, but that to me was kind of fun. And then there was once in a while one really fast skier would come from the back and make.
Is that just like the course degrading? Is that what causes that, or like this?
Well, it was very steep, and I think that chops up the snow a little more. So there was a lot of chattering, especially coming out of the start house, and you had to be on it right from the start. A lot of racers, it took them 4, 5, 6 gates to get into their rhythm, and by then you're already giving up time. You had to be on it right away. Like Michaela, she's one of the few that on that second run when she started 30th, because it's a flip format, the fastest one goes last on the second run, and she smoked it. She improved by over a second on the second run.
Yeah.
She won by 1.57 seconds, which is an eternity in ski racing.
Yeah, she's on fire on slalom.
Oh boy, she looks so good.
Unreal.
Yeah.
And then it looked like the second run you either laid one down or you were losing some time from the little bit I watched, because a few other American girls seemed to be doing good. Couple mistakes.
I think Paula Molson moved up a couple spots.
Yeah, she at least came down in the green, so that's always a bonus.
Yeah.
How important is out of the gate? It seems like some racers pole and skate super hard, and it seems like some others kind of ease into it. Do you think is that a technique thing, a preference thing? I've always wondered that. I would feel like you'd want to be just hammering out there to get up to speed.
It's a technique because you don't want to be tripping over your poles or skating and catching an edge. But everybody's trying hard out of the start. Of course. The strongest ones are the fastest.
Ultimately, in my opinion of it, if you can gain half a second to that first gate, you're already that much
That's,
farther
I guess,
ahead,
what I was kind of thinking. It's that first push is kind of set. Obviously, it goes without saying.
It's almost like winning a whole shot in
exactly
motorcycle racing.
Well, and you can sort of tell. It's like that would give me either a lot of confidence, or I would feel like I was started off on the back foot, coming out of there. If it's smooth, I feel like that builds your confidence. This is from never been in a gate or a start gate in my life.
The start is ultra important.
Yeah, I think it's
come on.
dang near the most important.
Yeah, it gets practiced a lot, and even the guys that you see they don't look like they're trying. They're definitely trying.
Right.
Another fun part about the weekend was watching the athletes' stamina. Normally, you don't see them out of breath like this, or like you could tell who had good physical condition and who was able to manage the altitude
Yeah, the
as well. It was a
altitude's huge.
combination of a super, super long run, many turns. They were coming down like exhausted.
Yeah,
so that was
'cause-
really cool.
I mean, Copper's high. They're that 10,000 foot mark. So,
Yeah.
it's 2,000 feet higher than here in Vale. So
How
It was
far?
very noticeable.
How
Yeah.
far into the season is
this
racing?
is the beginning.
Oh, okay.
They're,
Yeah.
what is there? This a third race? Maybe?
Third slalom.
So-
There's been a couple
We're
of
just jumping into it.
GSs
Yeah.
for women. Men have had some speed races too over Copper.
Solden, Gorgo in Finland. So three stops before Copper. And this weekend we have Birds of Prey, which
Yeah,
should be super exciting.
yeah. Birds of Prey,
And Beaver
always
Creek.
a good one.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we can get out there and go snowboarding while the race is happening.
And they
Well,
they opened yesterday.
Check it out.
You're not skiing on the race hill.
No, not on the race hill, but over to the race. Like
Yeah.
last year, you were at least able to go ride the resort, go check out the race, then go continue to.
With the lack,
Right, yeah.
with the marginal snow, that might not be possible this year.
Fingers crossed, though.
I know we had got a little snow here the last couple of days.
I mean, in my mind, the whole time of going to Beaver Creek, you ride the buses up, all that. That is a lot of work. If it's so much easier just to strap in, ride the chairlift up, you get to take a run right down there. In between runs, if it's a tech event, you get to go check out the mountain. But
Well-
obviously, you have to be in ski boots all day. But
Mhm.
And this year,
agree.
I do believe you're going to need to ride the bus. I don't think you'll be able to ski or snowboard over to the course.
well, time will tell. Hopefully, we can get some inside knowledge earlier this week and see if actually Sarah, my sister, your daughter, your wife, your
My friend.
your friend, she's over there right now, so we might have some inside knowledge by the end of the day.
Vale's legend.
Vale's legend.
6-time Olympian, that's enough to be a legend.
Yeah, that's legendary for sure.
It's enough to get some tickets.
I mean, she pulled this guy. That's pretty legendary. If you
Yeah.
ask me. Locking him down.
That's for sure.
Right, Buzz?
No comment.
But what's your favorite part about Birds of Prey?
The partying.
I know.
Ooh.
The
No.
VIP lounge.
Yeah, the
for
VIP.
sure.
He
No,
loves that.
my
Charcuterie.
favorite part is I see a lot of old ski racers and friends that I only see once a year. They come to Vail for the races, and that's my favorite part. Talking with all my old buddies.
All your long lost ski bums.
Yeah.
What event did they have there last year? Was that?
In Beaver Creek?
Yeah,
They had the downhill.
it was downhill. Yeah.
They had women's downhill.
Yes, everyone. I
They're
went
trying to
that.
get that going
That
again.
was super
there.
fun.
So
Well, yeah, same thing. You saw, remember seeing Alan Kildau over there. I saw Buzz talking to everybody on the planet. Everybody's
everybody's there.
yeah, it's cool.
I
So
got
that's
to not slip, but inspect last year, and what a challenging hill it is, and intimidating too. Like when it gets like ultra steep, that first steep part you're turning onto
And
the
you're not even
trees.
trying to go fast
No. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost
It's-
that
it's the
easier,
coolest
actually.
to go
line.
faster.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
agreed.
you're going
It is
sideways, you're slipping. If you're doing what the racers do, you're locked into an edge, and
That
that's
was
what it's designed for.
Watching the
It's-
couple of runs that we did, that was something that stuck out to me actually was Michaela, like she can control the slide. Like it looks like she perfectly sets it up and then it's there. And
There's no slide. It's all cars.
well, yeah, it's like
Well,
edge to
Stevie,
edge.
maybe.
Well, sometimes you get a little late, and you have to do a stivet at the top of the
Not
turn.
Michaela. She doesn't get late.
Oh, she did one.
Either way,
in the
I was
GS.
So,
impressed.
getting
I was
back-
impressed.
Stevie in the GS.
Getting back to Birds of Prey, I once got to go before the race. I was with Andy Daly, a Vail guy, and I thought the same thing sideways because we couldn't go fast. You could barely hold an edge, and my edges are razor sharp, and that is so slick and icy, which is good for ski racing. But in places, I got to point them where it's easier. But going sideways, side slipping down, it is so slick.
It is tough.
Yeah.
It is tough.
But great for racing and pointing him downhill, down the fall line.
Like the trees are always in front of you. So it's like the first mega pitch and you got to traverse it through it. The second one, traverse through it.
Yeah.
After like skiing it quickly. Like
It is steep.
Yeah. it
Steep
is.
and icy.
Did you
fast.
did you have any results over there?
I just did some training runs and some training.
I mean,
there.
that's a long sustained run.
Yeah, I think I was the first time I got to do it top to bottom. I think I was like 14 years old. One of the few kids early on that they would let do that. I doubt they even let that anymore. Too
You got in
dangerous.
trouble for it too because they wanted you to ski a few gates and you,
Sent it to the bottom.
yeah.
You got to.
Ollie,
Like, there's-
first year 18 Vail Ski Club kid last year, went through the fence on the first day when they were still doing the trials. They were seeing Ollie was the second guy to ski it, and he went through the fence and ruined his season, dislocated shoulder,
Yeah,
the whole deal.
that happened with a kid I grew up with, Will Gregorak. He ended up in the nets a couple times doing that early season training. So it happens
So
for the best of us.
exciting fact, Lasse is going to do the Super G in Birds of Prey, NORAM.
Really?
Yeah.
That's going to
Oh,
be sick.
good.
Yeah. How about that?
Yeah, that's
Heck
good
yeah.
news.
Yeah. That's exciting.
We're all
That's
going to
exciting.
have to go over there and check it out.
I'll do it.
Maybe do some live streaming of the boy.
And Lasse is only 17, your son.
Yeah, isn't that why
Second year,
you were late to work today?
U18.
Too?
Yeah, more my daughter.
Yeah.
He can handle himself.
Well, and the wife, you're taking care of the whole fam, feeding them before you leave the house. So
Yeah.
We know they're
Getting them ready
shaking
for
you
school.
awake.
Well,
saying,
Sarah's
"We
over.
gotta go to school, Dad. Get up."
Why, Sarah, your wife, is over at Birds of Prey setting up fence.
She is, and she did that all day yesterday. So.
It's almost like she has this crazy obsession for skiing, like someone else in her family.
yeah, no kidding. She
Like
can't
everyone
keep it up.
else in the family?
Yeah, well, I think you take the cake.
Well, we got a new one coming up.
Yeah, that
Oh,
we
good
do.
segue.
We
Big weekend over here.
we had my 10-month-old grandson, Hunter's son, snowboarded for the first time yesterday, and it was, minimal, but he got on it. He can't even walk yet, but he stood up on that snowboard and
He can't even stand really. I mean, he's getting to the point of standing on his own, but when he was on that snowboard, he was able to stand
Yeah, he
100% comfortable.
Yeah.
So
That's unreal.
unbothered, just like that's how he came out into the world in boots and
And
bindings.
the fact that it was unbelievably snowing out, it was a powder day for him, his first day ever. He actually enjoyed it a lot, didn't cry at all. I actually took him out for a second session, and I was giving him probably just a little bit of a push, and he got about 5 feet.
Glide.
Yeah, 5 feet of gliding, day one, powder.
but 10 months, that's the youngest schlepper has been on skis or snowboard.
Yeah. I also think it helped a lot him being on the snowboard because his feet are planted on the board, can't cross his tips, can't fall back in a way how you do skiing, just really stable. So it worked unbelievably well. I'll put up some videos and some photos of it. It's currently the video's going viral. It's already at like 25,000 views since I posted it last night. So
What board did you use?
I used a little Burton after school special. So
Will we carry it?
oh yeah, we do.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a little 80-centimeter board. Got him in some Burton bindings, little 7C, so not that big. Tiny little boots.
So,
Nice.
social service workers, please don't pay a visit to Hunter because Kane really enjoyed it.
Yep, he enjoyed it.
It was not torture.
There's people on the internet that's like, get him on skis. Why is he on a snowboard? It's all the same. He's skiing, snowboarding. At the end of the day, we're out there on the mountains enjoying
And
pals.
he'll have the access to whatever gear he wants when
Yeah.
he can choose.
But at this point,
Yeah, that's for sure.
get him out there, getting him balancing and just not crashing was the biggest goal. So that was awesome.
Well, even just like being out in the snow and a little colder and people around, like I said, he was unbothered. He looked like he was just chilling with mom and dad.
Didn't seem like it was his first day.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And then we also ended up getting him a ski pass too. So he has his first little ski pass, has his picture on it. It works all over the mountain. So until he's 5, he gets a free ski pass.
I think they said 4.
I think they said 5.
Okay.
I think Johnny, I don't know. Someone might have
But
to correct
anyway,
me,
it's
but-
free. And back in the day, when you turn 70, they used to give you a free pass.
Now they charge you double.
And, well, not double, but they figure, dang, these 70-year-olds, they're not working, they're retired, they're going to be up here every day. We got to charge them. So I was always looking forward to getting that free pass. Not happening.
Not happening. Still paying for one, unfortunately.
Yep. But I ski every day. I get my money's worth.
That's for sure.
Yeah, I think you have to. Was it 4 times? I think
Yeah,
pays for an Epic Pass.
unbelievable. But so yeah, you have to, I think, till December 4th to get a pass. So if you're listening to this, get your pass in the next day or
Yeah.
2. So
You'll regret it.
Yeah,
and even a
it's
kid's
worth it.
pass, because if you get a local, if you're a local school child, you can get a pass for $328. That's probably 2 times skiing.
and how good of that is for a kid to get up there and
Yeah.
learn the mountain at that age.
And you got spring break and winter breaks. Every time you get a break or weekends, get that kid up there.
Yeah.
Keep him out of trouble.
Yeah. Let them meet some friends that actually have something in common.
Yeah.
That was huge
Yeah,
for me
here's-
growing up here.
Just being outside.
Yeah.
Get off the iPad.
Yeah. Get off the iPad.
I always say you can spend your money on your child when they're young in sports, or pay for rehab when they get older if they're not involved in sports.
Yeah.
You got to do something.
Worked great for me. Haven't been to rehab. Spent a lot of money on sports.
That's fact.
Facts, bro.
Yeah. But someone's got to do it.
Snow,
Some snow
Vail,
is on the way.
Vail reported 6 inches in the last couple of days.
Yeah, we got a bunch of snow last night, actually. I had to
Yeah.
shovel snow off my car this morning.
And there's more on the way. A couple days later this week, I looked at my radar and it says it's coming in, and there's some waves of moisture coming off the Pacific. So hopefully by the end of the week, we got a few more runs open.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully.
Like we've mentioned a few times too, it's gotten finally colder so they can blow.
Yeah, they're blowing day and night
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, they open chair too. So that's another part of the mountain open to get the crowds separated.
So
That's nice.
this past week, Hunter and I saw a couple of mule deer under the gondola, and they were there when we went up and when we were done skiing, because you have to download the gondola. You can't ski top to bottom yet. Those 2 deer were grazing in the aspen trees on the way down. And then yesterday, there was a little 2x2 buck mule deer under chair 2, right on the run grazing.
Wow.
So,
That's pretty incredible.
I'll-
You
and
don't
I'll-
see that every day.
and I'll bet you there's elk in the back bowls because they haven't been open yet. And those hay burners, they're eating up that grass that's left.
Yeah. That's for sure. They're getting it while they can. There's even a report that the bears are still out. So that's really late. That's
Yeah,
unusual.
I heard that too.
But seeing how we're down, it was 12 degrees when I drove into work today. Fresh snow on the ground. Took a little bit longer than normal, but with those temps, the bears are probably going to go into hibernation. We're getting more snow coming. Winter's here, I think. So,
God love those 20-mile-per-hour highway drivers.
oh man,
It's like they never saw snow in their life.
it's either rental cars or out-of-state plates.
And
I'm
get
gonna
out of
start
the
picking on them.
Get out of the passing lane if you're going to go that slow.
Yeah,
Left lane losers.
Yeah, you better be seeing those from far away because they're going slow.
They
So
are.
slow.
I had to hit my brakes pretty hard today. I was going along, and
You gotta be looking ahead, Buzz.
I was.
And a tip for anyone that does drive a car a lot in the mountains: make sure you have windshield insurance, because it's only $100 to get a windshield replaced if that's with your insurance company.
Yeah.
But yeah, the $100 replacement is key, because this morning it sounded like my windshield wasn't going to last another week, but no chips. But it's only a
Right.
matter of time.
And
on
as
these
soon
roads.
as you replace it, it's going to break. So
Yeah,
get-
instantly.
well, not necessarily,
Stop
but
tailgating people, Buzz.
Dude, today I was so far behind this car, and I don't even know where these rocks were hitting the windshield from.
Really?
It's because I'm in a car. I'm used to driving a truck.
Ah,
Yeah,
So
it's
not- right now
not
I'm
any
gonna go
different.
on.
You're just it's a new
Yeah,
experience
Just
for you.
lighting it up.
forgot
Yeah.
about that.
so we use lava rock up in the mountains, and which are tiny little pebbles that are around, and they tend to roll and do the damage. Like growing up in Minnesota, they'd just use salt and your car would rust out. Out here, we use a thing called mag chloride, which it's not as bad on the bodies, although the car manufacturers have put more anti-rust in it.
But yeah, your car gets a lot more beat up with these rocks hitting.
They still rust though.
Oh,
That
I
mag
know.
chloride
The
is
mag
nasty.
chloride, it raises havoc with your wiring. That is the problem with mag
corrosive,
chloride. Yeah, it's still corrosive, but not like salt, in a different way.
Yeah. Yeah, I was actually putting snow tires on at 10:30 last night, so I didn't have to drive in with summer bald tires on. World of difference. I was
dude,
cruising.
you would have been struggling.
Yeah,
I
it was
drove
slick,
bald summers yesterday.
brutal. It's slippery.
Okay. You should never do that.
Yeah.
Tell your kid that too.
Never.
Stay away from this car.
But there's a fun factor to it.
No,
yeah, you're going to slow
I'm
down.
not-
You're like, I am not turning.
Yeah.
No longer turning.
it's more like a scare factor, not a fun factor.
Yeah, I'm about
it's
to go.
scary.
I'm about to go get some more snow tires on on the truck and stuff like that. All seasons just ain't it.
No,
I got
no, you
got
gotta be
studded
winter.
tires on my car, and the studs help a lot on the icy packed roads.
Yeah, you just don't want to be going over 100 miles an hour. Start ripping them out.
Yeah, start throwing studs.
Yeah, maybe that's what was hitting my windshield this morning. Is someone's
Just throw-
studs coming loose?
Your own.
Nobody was driving 100 this morning.
No,
it
they
was
were-
him,
they were
and it was
driving
his
20.
own studs.
Why is everyone driving so slow?
It's nice when you have grip and confidence out in the highway.
But,
Yeah, that's for
going
sure.
that slow, I didn't see any cars or trucks in the ditch on the way to work today.
It's
No.
true.
No
That's
Ford
good.
Rangers.
No Ford Rangers in the ditch I saw. Didn't get pulled over at the start. Well, we also have the product spotlight like we did last week. So let's jump into it. We'll start with Buzz.
All right. Well, I'm bringing out the K2KFs. These are from last season. Check out that graphic. I love skulls. This is last year's ski, half price. And we don't have many left, but we have a few. But this is your all mountain, go anywhere ski. It handles the front side, the groomers, the pack snow, almost as well, but designed for a little more powder. But a great ski at a great price.
Yep, $475. And we're doing free shipping on anything over $100. So
Yeah.
that definitely
Super fun.
qualifies.
If you check our website, Buzz's USA,
BuzzBoardsUSA.com.
BuzzBoardsUSA.com.
Yep.
You can find them there at that special price.
Yep.
And it's limited. We don't have many left. We also have mind benders too, so you can check out different skis on our website.
And we also have current year stuff too. If you're looking for the new graphic at a little bit more expensive price.
I love that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a good ski, and it's packed with like a lot of tech. Like K2 has been building twin tips for a long time, and I think that where they're at now, like this iteration of construction, is probably my favorite. Bunch of carbon in there. The ski's
Well,
awesome.
I can tell you this, if you look at our employee ski rack, every one of us has a pair.
Yeah, it is the most popular ski in the shop.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And some of us have, some of the guys, not me, I just need one pair, but some of the guys have two pair. They have this year's too.
Yeah. Well,
Which-
like Drew here, he has one of each, two different sizes. So that way on a deep
Yeah.
powder day or your low pow day.
Tree day.
Yeah.
Totally. No,
Yeah.
they're super, super versatile. That I took them out on opening day. There's no snow up there, and they're still super fun.
So yeah, that's the K2 Reckoner KF.
I mean,
$475.
I was impressed how well they grip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. It's like
They
the
turn
wider
really well.
ski on firm snow, it might take a little longer to get it on edge, but then when it is, you have so much leverage from that waist width, you can really crank them.
Yeah.
And you're not booting
Feels
out. So
good.
when you are laying it over, it's not getting booted out like a slalom ski.
Yeah,
Because
you're-
obviously our free ski boots are a little wider than a race boot too.
Yeah.
So still fun.
Anyway, that's the deal of the week here.
It's a good one.
Get it while we have them. So yeah, and then we have Federico up.
Well, I'll keep on the POW subject. Sweet Fish Mayhem series. fishy fish, traditional camber. This was going to be fun for this weekend. We started carrying it this year. Haven't ridden it.
Yeah,
looks incredible.
The
I
graphic
had
on
to
it's
show it to you
amazing.
guys.
I'm actually
Look
kind
at
of intrigued by that. I really, really struggle to
that tail.
snowboard like with any type of duck stance. So like a purely directional, that looks so fun for me.
Yeah, the last couple of years I've been riding the Rocket, and I've been eyeing this one up because it just
Oh,
kind
look,
of that
it looks
little different shape than
sick,
I've been
yeah.
used to.
Looks
Last
fun.
couple.
I wonder if it has that, like the two, you know how the Rocket has two different stiffnesses?
Yeah.
I don't know if you feel that, like the front foot is different stiff than the back. I wonder if this one has some of that going.
I don't know.
Being that it's a mayhem and all.
We're gonna have to go give it a review probably maybe today since it snowed. Let's
Like stiffer in the tail kind of makes it sink a bit
Yeah.
with the swallow. It's
And
like
then you can also,
you get more power out of it. Yeah.
you can definitely get
just
more
lean
power
on
out of
it.
that stiff heel or stiff tail.
I
Yeah.
think we're going to have to wait to do a review because I'm sure all the potter's been groomed out with the few runs that are open.
Well, if we have to wait, it won't be long. This
No.
weekend should be really
Yeah,
good.
it's coming.
Mm.
But even it's not bad to give it a review on some hard pack because you have to ride it the hard pack to get to the POW.
Oh, and
Well, I mean, it
traditional camber.
should be soft packed today with all the snow we got.
Then say if you're at a place like Whistler where it's snowing at the top, raining at the bottom, doesn't hurt to have a board that's good at
Sure.
both. So not a bad thing to check out.
Yeah, I think looks
This could be like a quiver killer, like they say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Let's give it a
Exciting.
try. Yeah.
Exciting board.
the Sweet Fish by LibTech.
sick.
And then we got Drew.
Word. I got a Pivot 15 here, 2.0. This is in the Super Black Ops color. We got a ton of look bindings, basically every color of Pivot this year. I've been skiing the Pivot since about 2012, and in fact, I still have skis mounted up with those bindings. They're rock solid, metal toe housing. The elasticity in this binding is industry leading, and then the 2.0 heel, a little bit more travel. In the past, you could really only go with one boot, and this has a bit more width and adjustment range. So they haven't really changed these much. They are about as reliable for skiing hard, free skiing, park skiing,
Racing.
racing, you name
Now,
it.
the racers don't use
That toe, though.
the
Yeah,
toe.
same
The
toe.
toe's the
I
same
have
as
to
a
say,
racer.
I've been on they didn't call them pivots, they called them Look Nevada bindings since about 65 or 66.
Yeah, so
And that binding really hasn't changed much. They've refined it.
Mhm.
You know, they used to be silver, now they come in colors, and they have locking heel where the heel used to just dangle.
yeah,
But
now
now they lock
locks.
in place. But it is not all that different than the 60s original
They
pivot.
they had that future tech already built in
Yeah.
Mhm.
40 years ago.
Well, it's
50
just so.
years ago.
Incredible.
I think it was engineered close to perfect from the start. It's
Yeah.
simple. There's not, there's no gimmicks going on.
Same
it's a
hole
s-
pattern
yeah.
for the last 20 years.
It's a strong spring. They look good.
They've also changed the toe. They never had upwards releasing toe back in the day. Now, this is really the only pure upwards releasing toe on the market that doesn't require your heel to move to release upward. Most elasticity, too. So if you're about to fall and you recover, it'll kick you back into center.
Right. That's, I think, not even realizing that that's why over the years I've liked them. It's like when you don't want to come out, you're not coming out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And it paired up with that KF, it's pretty much the shop go-to. Everyone has that combo, the pivot and the KF or whatever ski, but that binding is amazing. So definitely check it out.
The new colorways,
Yeah, we
I'm
got
digging it.
the super. We've got there's a
We got every color
yeah,
that
cool
they make.
orange one, purple and gold, you name it.
We even
Come-
got colors from previous years. So if you've been hunting down, say the Rasta one or the raw, We have every color from the last couple of years. So
Come check them
definitely
out.
worth it. Check them out. And so for me, what I am showcasing today is the new 32 Volcom Collab snowboard boot. I rode it last year. It was double BOA. This year I'm riding the lace version. It's super comfortable. Doesn't have that super heel lock biting heel that 32 has been known for in previous years. I've normally been riding K2, but switched to this and been a super big fan.
It's a classic look too. Those are sick.
Anything that's a Volcom collab is kind of a go-to anyways. This thing is amazing. You should go check it out. buzzboardsusa.com. Yeah.
Love to see laces.
Yeah, love to see laces, as we talked about last week.
Yeah.
Bringing them back for
Although,
us.
I mean, boa is not bad.
So for me, the biggest difference was in the BOA versus the lace is I wasn't able to get the bottom as tight as I wanted it to with the BOA. So with the laces, I can actually get the bottom really tight and then kind of gradually loosen it up to the top of my calf. So that's why I choose them. But I wouldn't mind a BOA, maybe inner with BOA Conda chip like what K2 does, but I'm stoked. Super awesome boot.
I think the average rider would appreciate the boa a little more than somebody like you who can launch off 80-foot cliffs and expert rider.
Yeah, it's, equivalent to that race car driver. They can notice tire pressure where most people don't even know that there's tire pressure in their car. So, kind of depends on your skill level and what boot you're in. So feel free to definitely try them out. We always rent gear, got bindings, boots, whatever.
Right.
So,
And that's why the manufacturers make a line of stuff. It's like there's stiffness ratings and all that stuff. So you can, your preference will help you ride better. There's no right or wrong setup. You can go soft boot. You like a soft boot, medium, stiff binding. You can go stiff boot, soft binding. You know what I mean? There's a whole bunch of combos. So you just find what works for you.
yeah, and the worst thing you can probably do is buy boots without trying them on. Definitely get into a local shop. Whether it's us, we would appreciate that. But if you're listening from across the world, go into a local shop, support them, try on the boots. They're all so different. They fit differently. You don't want to be in pain after 45 minutes of a lift line, so make sure to check out local shops.
Yeah, with the amount of stuff that's available, you don't need to suffer.
No.
You really don't.
And same with ski boots too.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean,
Just in general, your
Yeah,
clothes,
boots.
gloves, goggles, whatever, all the issues people used to have that would deter them from going out in a cold day, snowy day. There's a product that solves that.
Yeah.
but boots are not supposed to hurt, whether it's ski or snowboard.
Totally.
Personally, here in the shop, we won't even sell you a boot if it isn't 99% perfect out the door. We might want to do a little heat molding, a little bit of this, a little bit of that down the road. But if you can't ski it that first day with relatively no pain, you're in the wrong boot. So
Agreed.
make sure you get in the right boot. It'll make your day that much better, warmer. You can go to the bars after and not even have to worry about it. So
How long were you in your previous boot? Was that what you were about to say?
No, but I had, Hunter told me, I thought I had them for about 6-7 years. He goes, I'm going to show you a video. They're at least 12 years old.
yeah.
When I get a boot that fits, I go with it till they die. If the shell finally cracked, I'll take a new ski every year though, because I like that freshness. But a boot, if you get a boot that fits and it's still current and skiing well and the plastic hasn't become brittle.
That's where I jumped in because the boot was starting to fall apart a little bit after a couple thousand days on snow.
Well,
Maybe 1,000 days.
Maybe
whatever.
1,500. 12
Whatever
to
it was.
1,500.
But 150 plus days a year for the last 10 years, that's a lot of days on a
Also,
boot.
I don't walk much because our shop is only 1 block from the lift, so I'm not wearing out the bottoms.
But you pushed it a little longer than you should have.
I that's true. I replaced the soles, the teal and the toe pads a couple times on that pair of boots.
So if you are a customer and you're getting a little bit of flack for your boots, don't worry. We give Buzz flack for it too,
Well, and that's
And I deserved it.
Just because your feet are comfortable in that 20-year-old boot doesn't mean that there's something today that's warmer, more comfortable,
Lighter.
better performance.
Yeah, we say all the time, we use that example when people come in and, the boots are older than me. what else are you using in your life that's that old?
Very few things.
Not much.
Yeah.
So, it's like obviously a cost analysis based on how much you're skiing or what your lifestyle is, but there's probably not much else in your life that's, 15 or 20 years old.
No.
And the boot is the number one most important thing in your skiing. You can have the same boot, demo different skis, but your balances will be the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that variable doesn't change, you probably have a better time skiing. And that's what we say. Like, if you are a person that skis away from home, maybe 2 weeks out of the year or something, you can buy yourself a pair of boots, use them as your carry-on or check them or whatever, and then rent demo skis wherever you go.
It's definitely easier to just travel with boots than
and
the
then
whole
you
package.
have that solid, comfortable, familiar feeling where it matters.
You don't have to worry about getting your skis tuned for every snow condition, or if it snows, you can get on a powder ski, you can get on a Heroes if it's icy, like what Buzz likes to be on, or kind of renting is the best way to go if you have your own boots.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
I like powder too.
Yeah, no.
But I don't mind hard snow.
Well, you love those Heroes too. I think it's the combo of the two, where you can be on ice and have a good ski and have the best time ever. Because some people don't have the best time on ice because they're not on the right gear. So
True.
But yeah.
Well, I've got a little update for you guys with my Renards.
Oh,
as it's
nice. You
called.
tested it out this week?
I tested out the Viagra to see if my circulation and my fingers would be better. It didn't work.
Oh,
But
Any side effects?
yeah, Viagra gives me a headache.
Oh.
What head?
But it was also been in the cabinet for a while. It was expired for sure, and I don't know how much potency it lost, but my fingers didn't help. Even with heated mittens, I was feeling it yesterday.
The little party supplements didn't work.
Yeah,
Good try.
So,
but I tried.
we'll find.
Well, I
something.
wanted to give a review on it.
yeah. I do snowboard reviews and you're doing another
Pfizer reviews.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good way to send this one off. We appreciate you all for listening, joining in. Make sure to subscribe. Also, please shop buzzboardsusa.com. We got the best deals on the internet. And if we don't, let us know. We'll fix that. But we appreciate you listening. We'll see you guys next week. Later.